Hi guys, welcome back to yet again another Sonic merch hunt. Today we're back at Smith's Toy Superstore in Solihull because it's that time of year where a very special figure potentially is available. We're on the hunt today for the Werehog figure, which is exclusive to the UK and Europe. And I've seen some rumours that there's some in stock at Solihull. So we're going to go on a merch hunt today. We're going to see if we can find this new exclusive Werehog figure. I'm sorry the card's a little bit messy right now. I've just come back from a Pokemon event. But either way, let's get to it and see if we can find this pretty awesome Werehog figure. Here we are then, boys. Hopefully today is the day we can get our hands on this Werehog. All right guys, we're just coming up to the Sonic section today and straight away we can see just here exactly what we're after. This is the Sonic Werehog figure. Look how big this box is, guys. Look at how cool this figure is. Exclusive to the UK and Europe, we have finally got a Werehog figure. So we're gonna add that one straight into the basket. What else have we got here today? There's a bunch of new figures as well. We've got Tails, Sonic, there's a Knuckles finally. We've not seen Knuckles in Smith's Toy Superstore in years. This is really nice to see. This is part of the same wave, I believe. There is a Trip. I don't know who Trip is, so you guys will have to let me know. We've also got a Metal Sonic. I think this is the one which comes with the part of... No, it's just reused. I thought this was the one which came in the unboxing the other day, so that's pretty cool to see. We've got more Metal Sonics. We've got more Trip, Amy. There's another SBO still reduced, trying to clear out that one. We've got more Knuckles there. Knuckles could be a good shout for us to get today as well, but I'm sure he'll be pretty readily available for a little while, so we might pass him today, but there is a Knuckles as well. We've still got a bunch of the Movie 3 figures. We've got Gerald here down to just £10. We've got Super Sonic still. We've got Super Shadow. There's a normal Shadow there. There's Light Up Shadow and Light Up Sonic, so it's good to see both of the Light Up figures. We've got Wave 3 Sonic with the Master Emerald. We've got Wave 1 Sonic, another Gerald, and then a bunch of all the other Sonic figures at the top there. But here, guys, we've got one of my favorites as well. We have got the 2-pack Light Up figures, which is always good to see. And then this is really cool. I've been wanting to see this for a while. I knew this was on its way out, but it's a, like, I wouldn't say a die-cast pack, but it's, I don't know if it's Jax as well. Yeah, it is Jax. You can see the Jax logo in the corner. But for £20, it is the Sonic the Hedgehog 6 centimeters Sonic and Friends 5-figure power pack. You get a Shadow, Tails, Sonic, Knuckles, and of course Amy. I think they're all about the 2.5 inches, which is about 6 centimeters, so that is really cool. You can see there is a Mario version as well, but that is definitely something we're gonna have to come back for at a different point. But this, I've not seen this before. This is awesome. It's the Giant Mecha Sonic versus Sonic. Guys, they are proper stacked up with different figures today, which is always cool to see. If I just show you guys the back of the box here, it's pretty cool, isn't it? There's 16 points of articulation, but you get a gigantic Mecha Sonic and you get a standard Sonic with it as well. So this is pretty cool to see. It seems like they've also had a restock of these gigantic Sonic plushes. It would be really cool if we got some other characters as well, like a Shadow or a Tails, but yeah, nice to see them back in stock. We've also got Knuckles down here. We've got some movie plushes. We've got Sonic with Tails. These are now down to what? £8 and £7 each. It's a really good price on these. There is another smaller version of the Sonic over there. And then, of course, in the corner, everyone's favourite, we've got a little bit of Shadow. But I think with the Werehog figures, there are a couple still available. So if you need one, guys, Solihull Smith's Toy Superstore have got some of the Werehog figures. I've also managed to spot one of the best Sonic figures I think there's ever been made. It is the Sonic 3 Shadow on the motorcycle. Of course we do own this, but whenever I see it, I'm always very tempted to pick up another one because I do think this is going to go out of stock pretty soon. I don't think they'll make many more, but it would just be awesome to have a sealed one for the collection as well, because this Sonic, sorry, not Sonic, this Shadow on the motorcycle just looks really, really cool. Every time I see the light up figures as well, I get really tempted to pick up another one because, again, just like the Shadow on the motorcycle, I do think these light up figures are going to come very hard to get a hold of very, very soon. And I do need to have another sealed one because we have got the ones for the unboxing. But once I've unboxed them, I won't have anything sealed. So I need to get 2 of them again because I need to keep them sealed. I found Casey looking at the Harry Potter section. You didn't open it, no? Okay. But she's currently rewatched all the Harry Potter films recently, so she's in a little bit of a Harry Potter phase. I keep telling her she could get something like this, these little small things, but we don't really know what's in them, and I think she's kind of obsessed with something like Tom Riddle's diary instead. So I don't know, we'll see if she picks anything up, but either way, there's a few bits here that she could get. Although I think this is definitely a good option because it'd be really cool for a night out. I think we get a few stares, but you know, the talking sorting hat would be pretty cool to wear. Every time I'm here as well, I always see all these Transformers figures and I always get mesmerized by them. I'd love to get one such as this Optimus here, but the one I really want is Mirage from the latest Transformers film, but I never seem to find anything. So one day, if I do find anything to do with Mirage, I'd be down for it, because I think this is from the film as well. This guy here, Q, I wouldn't know how to say it, but either way, there's nothing ever of Mirage here, but I thought it was really cool and I really want one of his figures. So maybe one day, when we look at all these Transformers figures, maybe one day one of these could be Mirage. There's some Sonic Goo-Jitsus here, and we have always got the normal glow-in-the-dark ones, but we've also got a Chaos Emerald Sonic, which we've not seen before, so there might be a new wave of some Goo-Jitsu figures, which is nice to see. Yeah, there's plenty of Shadow, there's this Sonic Chaos Emerald one, and we have got some of the standard mini ones as well. There's a Sonic there, there's an Amy there, a Shadow at the top, and another Sonic behind that. There's plenty behind. I'm sure there's probably another figure or two, but these are all on like a little hook, so I don't want to go through all of them all. But yeah, there's plenty there, which is cool. There's also a Superman one here. I went and saw the new Superman the other day. I did really enjoy it. I thought it was a really good film, but I did think this guy here, Mr. I Can Never Be Beaten, was beaten far too much. But either way, let me know if you saw Superman. Did you think it was a decent film? I'm really tempted to be picking up another one of these light up shadows because I just don't know how often I'm going to see them anymore. So I'm really thinking about it, and at the end of the merch hunt, I might come back and get another light up shadow. I feel like I found the culprit. I feel like you did open that because she's gone through all these ones.
Cedric, that's Fleurs.
She's searching for Cedric's wands. So there's a bunch of different ones on the back here, but you're just creating like a mess right now, aren't you? There's plenty of different ones, but no, she has to find Cedric. So she's just searching through them all to find Mr. Cedric Diggory. Look at her. You're so strange. I'll let you know if she managed to find it. Right, I'm in the Funko section now because recently, as we saw in one of my videos, they have released, it's not like a bitty, but it's some form of Funko bitty pop. Not a ride or anything like that, but they've released something like this to do with Sonic. So I'm gonna have a look out and see if I can find the new Sonic like small bitty thing, because I think that'd be a really cool thing for us to pick up. But these look cool. We've got like a Marty McFly bitty ride down here. There's a Luke Skywalker one as well, where you get a little mini like display and a Luke Skywalker with it, and also a Stitch and the red one, which is, I think, perfect timing for the new upcoming Stitch film. I've actually managed to find it, boys. It's actually on the end of the aisle here, but what we've got is a Sonic Bitty Arcade, which is what we're going to grab. So they are $6.99, and there's a few of them as well. There's a Five Nights at Freddy one. I think I saw another one as well. We've got Sonic at the bottom there with Five Nights at Freddy's, and I'm sure there's a Luke Skywalker one or something like that I saw online. But either way, a Funko Bitty Pop Arcade Sonic, which is pretty cool. There are also some new Funko Pops out on offer. We've got a Jaws 50th anniversary great white shark. Look how cool that one looks, guys, for just $17.99. That is a really cool one. My mum's obsessed with sharks. I know she'd love that, so it might be something I get her for her birthday at some point. We've got Crypto, who was actually really cool in the new Superman film. I didn't have a clue who he was before, but Superdog, pretty cool. There's a bunch of like new Jurassic World ones. There's a SpongeBob one. We've got Godzilla here, Mecha Godzilla, which is pretty cool. Bunch of other Funko Pops at the top here. I'm just wondering if there is anything to do with Sonic, which is what we're always after. We have got a shadow at the very top there. I don't know if you can see that one. Is there anything else to do with Sonic? I don't really know today, but we have got as well a bunch of the new Fantastic Four ones, which I'm going to go and see this coming Sunday. We've got Mr. Fantastic, Pedro Pascal, we've got The Thing, Human Torch, and I'm guessing the likes of Johnny, the Flame guy, will be there somewhere. So, oh, here we go, travels back. Have you managed to find Cedric? Have you not realised that he's just on the picture there?
They're all on the picture.
They're all on the picture, okay.
It's the Tribal Tournament one.
So you've got your wand and you're happy. You're going to get that, yeah? Yeah, okay. I've also not seen these before. We've got some Funko Bitty box. Not a Bitty Pop, it's a Bitty box where you get a couple Bitty Pops and you get a whole little like display unit for them as well, which is pretty cool. There's a Lilo and Stitch one. There is a Stranger Things Buyer's House. And are there any other ones today? I don't think so, but we got the main, like two of these. These are pretty cool. But if we got one for Sonic, could you imagine like a Green Hill like run zone sort of thing? It'd be so cool for Sonic. We need something with Sonic with these. That'd be pretty cool. Talking about Pedro Pascal, we've also got a Last of Us couple figures, Joel and Ellie at the bottom here, which look pretty cool. I think this is based off the game as well, so that's even better because it's not based off the TV show, but it's a PlayStation-like figure exclusive. Pretty cool. There's all the different Pokemon figures here today, and one we haven't seen before, there's an Umbreon, I believe as well, guys. I think I missed them a minute ago, but these are the new Marvel Legends series. We've got the Ultimate Iron Man, and we've also got the Wolverine as well, which looks pretty cool. I don't know how many of these they're gonna do. I think there'll be a few in the wave. Yeah, we've got Miles Morales on the back, there's Rom, Banshee, Iron Man, Adam Warlock, one of my absolute favourites, and Wolverine. So these look pretty cool. And I think at some point I might actually have to get some of these because they also come with like a comic accessory as well. Really cool. It's kind of reminding me of Invincible. I've been actually watching Invincible for the first time recently, and yeah, this is giving me proper Invincible vibes. So yeah, these look pretty cool as well. We have found a few more Sonic figures. There's like a clearance section here, and we've got a classic Sonic for £7, which is a decent price. There's also Treasure Hunter Knuckles down to 10, so I'm glad we didn't pick him up at the start because he's actually on clearance for 10 now. And this is a bit of a strange one, but Patrick Mahomes down to just £5. I thought he'd be worth a little bit more than that, so that's probably a pretty decent buy as well. But there's a few Sonics and there's a few Treasure Hunter Knuckles. I'm actually trying to find the Lego Sonic section right now because right now they've moved it. It's just a whole section of Ninjago now. So I'm gonna have a look around and see where this Lego Sonic section is because right here we've got Fortnite, there's Minecraft, Jurassic World, there's some Marvel, and Casey, have you found it? Oh, okay, so we've got Sonic over here. This is where they've got all the Lego Sonic now. And we've still got some decent stuff. We've got the Campfire Clash down to just £15. There's Mario Kart next to it as well, and a little bit of Wicked. We have got the Guardians Mech Knuckles just here for £21.99 from £30, which again, we will pick up at some point, but I do think, mark my words, I think we can get this for £15 one day. We've also got the Cyclone versus Metal Sonic, not on sale that one, and the Super Shadow versus Bio-Lizard for £31.99. A little bit more than it was last time we came here. I think it was £29.99. But yeah, there's a bunch of cool stuff. There's a new Horizon set, which looks pretty cool as well. Yeah, there's loads of different things available. And I think there's, yeah, at the top there is still one left of the Egg Drillster, which is nice to see, and a really cool Mario Kart set. But the Piranha Plant is definitely one that I've been wanting for a long time. I'm gonna have to get that at some point. If you're into your Formula One, all the Speed Champions are down to just £15 at the moment. I'm not gonna touch on it too much because it's something that I'm gonna do in a Lego video later on. All of the Speed Champions cars are from £23 down to just 15, so an absolute bargain, especially if you want the likes of the Ferrari or the Red Bull. I've just noticed this, guys, and this is a really good price. We've got Sonic Shadow Generations Day 1 edition from £45 down to just £20 on the PlayStation 4. And then also, pre-order now, I think we pointed this out last time, but we've got the Sonic Racing Cross Worlds pre-order for the 25th of September, £52.99. But if you're patient, guys, and you don't want it straight away, these sort of prices are what you want to pay rather than nearly £60 for a PlayStation 4 game. Right, but this is really confusing. So it's £19.99 there for Sonic Shadow Generations, but then down here, PlayStation 4, I don't think it's any different, but it's £27.99. So a little bit of a weird price increase. Here is the other Sonic section, guys. We've got Sonic Forces on the Switch. There's Sonic Frontiers, Sonic Mania Plus, Sonic Superstars, Origins Plus, and then all the other games we saw a minute ago. Everything is on a really good sale at the moment. So if you want any Switch games, now's probably the pretty good time to do it. All right, guys, so we're back in the car now. We've got our figure for today. I'm going to show it to you guys one more time because I'm absolutely obsessed with what we just managed to pick up. But we have in fact got the Sonic Werehog figure. Pretty awesome. I'll have to get the rest of the wave at some point because it comes with Sonic, Knuckles, Trip, and of course Metal Sonic. I will show you guys the back of the box. You can see all the other figures on the back just there. But Werehog, for a crazy amount of time, this figure was going for like £50 here in the UK on eBay. So to get this for £12.99, I'm extremely happy with. Casey, do you want to show which ones you managed to get?
Yes.
She did manage to do correct in the end. She's revealing, okay?
Cedric Diggory.
Cedric Diggory. And the one. She's in a Harry Potter phase, basically.
Ta-da!
All right, guys, so that's it for today. We have picked up our Werehog figure, so I'm extremely happy. We will unbox this at some point, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you like and subscribe if you are new around here. But thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one.